My dad was on drugs and he left, so I was like 9 years old and my whole world like fell apart for me. So I was a lost little girl looking for attention. That's exactly what I was. I was devastated when my dad left. I was devastated. I felt abandoned. I felt that I wasn't good enough for him to stay off of drugs, and then when he did get sober, he didn't come back. So that was like the real, he got sober and then he started a new life. I felt low, like really, really low. I started using drugs when I was 12. By the time I was 14, I had my first kid. By the time I was 18, I had my second, and at 19, they were removed by CPS for drug use, domestic violence, and neglect. They were going to adopt my kids out, and the people who my kids were with were not going to adopt them, so they were going to go back into the system. It was when I actually got into rehab, and I had about 2 weeks to actually come off of the drugs, and it was like I just woke up. I had some type of clarity. My kids came to visit me, and it just broke my heart to see them there to support me in rehab, even after all that I had did to them before I went to rehab. When I came here, I didn't even know how to take a bus. I didn't know how to do anything. I had lived in Redlands on the streets, and I never left that city, the square. It was like a square of these houses. I never went beyond that ever. And so coming here was super scary. I really grew up when I came here. I became like a woman. My kids had visits and I would take the bus and figure it out, but it was something so good for me and something that I needed to do, because now I know I can do it all by myself. I don't need anybody to do it for me. So I'm gonna make sure that we have somewhere good to live and we're in a good environment, and then I have a good job and they have a good education. I'm just really happy that I got the opportunity to come here and to be with my kids and show my kids that I can be a better mom. Even though me and my kids may seem really small compared to the whole world, you know, thanks to Time for Change, I'm able to turn around everything that they've been through and give them a better life. And if you see my kids, you'll know they've been through a lot. And so I go to sleep like happy and proud of myself every night because I know I'm doing something better for them. Once upon a time I was weak, but today I am courageous.